Hello everyone, what is cooking all you good looking people out there, and welcome to this week's This Can't Be Real. This week we have been playing Magic the Gathering Duels of the Planeswalkers 2015, or just Magic 2015 as it likes to be called now. This game is a lot of fun, but does have a lot of limitations, or I guess drawbacks, especially when compared to previous iterations of the game. This is the 7th and last episode I'm going to be playing of this, which is usually where I sort of air out my criticisms. Now, I'm not going to necessarily go over everything I've said to the rest of the series, because I don't want to seem like this is just an episode of bashing the game, which it wouldn't really be, because this game does deserve a lot of praise, regardless of what has to be said about some of the decisions that have been made here. It is actually quite a fun, still a very fun single player experience, and it's probably still a fun multiplayer experience, although one that has been sort of downgraded from previous iterations. A single player experience still remains fun. One thing that I really do wish that there was more decks, and yes, I think this is the first one where you really get to customize your own deck, but you only really get to choose one in the beginning of the game, and then you're locked out from having the rest, which is just, you know, it kind of sucks for that to be the case. I would be fine with being able to choose one, or being even given one, and then unlocking other decks throughout the game, and then maybe unlocking booster packs as well, and being able to customize all those decks. That would be a great experience, to be honest. But at the base price of $9.99, all you get is the ability to choose the one deck in the game, and then I guess you can maybe unlock the rest of the cards through booster packs by grinding them throughout the game, which is just sad. For some people who are really into multiplayer, you can't access the multiplayer until you've beaten the game's tutorial, I believe, which can be long and arduous, especially if the deck you originally choose in the tutorial is not one that is suited, or if you just don't have the patience, or you know, you don't have the skill. It is kind of annoying, and if you turn the difficulty down to easy, then it forces you to go through the really long and arduous tutorial-y bits of the game, which just, you know, really suck. So there you go. You know, there is a lot to be said about them actually trying to sell you real cards. I mean, there's a store locator where you can actually find real stores to buy real Magic cards in real life, which is honestly a bit of a strange thing, because if you want to find out where you buy Magic cards, like, you can just do an internet search. I mean, why would anyone boot up Magic 2015 to find that out? But I guess if the game has gotten you so into it, you might, you know, after playing, you know, some hot multiplayer matches, you're like, shit, I want to get some real cards. You can just scroll over to that, which is interesting. I mean, I like this player profile just because I love this picture so much. This is probably the best part about the game. I mean, just look at this. This is fantastic. I love this. I don't know what the extras menu contains. It doesn't really matter. One of the things to be said is about these menus. They are very clunky and difficult to use. The interface in this game is not the easiest or the smoothest, and there are some very weird loading times in things. Just some sort of weird, stylish transitions that seem to just make things take an extra amount of time, more than would be needed. So, yeah, you know, there is all of that, but honestly, oh yeah, and one of the things, they've taken modes away from multiplayer that used to be in like Magic 2014. Essentially, things have been taken out of the game. The big thing I'm missing, the big drawbacks for me personally, are the clunky interface and the lack of multiple decks. I thought that was really fun. I thought unlocking decks was really fun, but now you don't. You get booster packs, and you got to customize your cards. And like, honestly, I don't feel like I know enough about Magic to be able to make a good deck. I mean, I can play a deck, but I don't know if I can really make one. So I feel like to get people more into it, if you could unlock decks, that'd be really nice. But I don't know if you actually can. It doesn't. At least so far, I haven't, and I don't really think it can. So that's a little bit sad. But let's hop right into the campaign here, and you know, go to the second area, which is you know, an area which I've unlocked here, and it's pretty fun. So we're gonna go, and now we need to fight off against Minotaur Stampede. Look at that. We defeated Hydra Attack, Minotaur Stampede. This is the next one we got to worry about. So I think this is going to be sort of a rush character, I'm assuming. It probably won't take too long to set up here with a dreadful below, a mob of brutal Minotaur's charges. What is a dreadful? Is it a dreadful blow? I don't know. I mean, that makes sense as a sentence, but I don't know. I don't know what a dreadful is. Is a dreadful a type of creature in magical lore? It possibly could be. Okay, so we've got 1, 2, and then we've got this stuff. I need to mulligan this hand. Draw a new hand. 1, 2. Oh, okay. Yeah, this is not good. So what I'm gonna do is just go over here and restart the duel. Yeah, I mean, there's no, you know, this is a single player. There's no point in starting off with a terrible hand. One thing I just noticed that I like is how easy that was to do. That was incredibly easy to actually do. To restart the duel from actually having your hand, you don't need to select the hand. That's nice. That's a big positive in my eyes. Let's keep. What do we got here? We've got that thing. Things that take a while to set up. I mean, the next card is a 3. Let's draw a new one. And 2, 3. We got 1. We got an enchant and nothing. Jeez. All right. I don't know why I really want to restart this many times, but I mean, now that I found the restart function and it's so easy to use. I mean, just look how easy that was to use. That's great. You know, that's actually fantastic. Oh my god, I can't. Whenever you attack with, I can't. You know what? Screw it. We're just gonna keep this hand because I've done it too many times. Too many times. What does this card do? Zoom in, please. Okay. Temple of Malice enters the battlefield. Tap. When Temple of Malice enters the battlefield, scry 1. More info. Scry is magic action that gives you some control over which cards you'll be drawing in the near future. To scry and means to look at the top end cards of your library, put a number of them at the bottom of your library, and put the rest of the cards back on the. So means to look at the top end cards. Scry ones, add that or that to your mana pool. I have no idea what exactly that means, but let's just zoom out. Okay, sure. Alright, whatever. Let's go like that, and what do we want to play? We want to play this one. Yeah, there you go. So we've got a card, we got a wall. That's nice. Maybe we can make it a flying wall. Not really. We've got military intelligence, which is a nice card. I do like that. Okay, let's see. What do we got? What do we got over here? We've got 2/2. Can't block unless you control another Minotaur. Oh, okay. So that's interesting. There's probably going to be some Minotaurs there, I would imagine. Okay. Well, we've got this big flying Dino right there, which is a cool one. What are we going to do? We're just going to play that, and military intelligence is going to go on to the deck. Very nice. Still nothing really to play, and nothing to really play on this next turn. Skip attack, of course, because why would we ever attack with a 0/4? We're not going to be doing any damage. We could block this card, but, you know, the AI is nice enough to realize it's a silly idea. Okay, so now these two can block, because now it has two 2/2s. Alright, that's a little bit of a shame there. And we just have nothing, and we can just exile. Great. Well, I can go like this, and then just click continue. That's all I can really do here. This might be a loss, honestly. I don't know if it is going to be or if it's not going to be. It'd be sad if we would end on a loss, but, you know, I mean, we're going to block. Yeah, I'd like to block one of these. Great. Block, please. Very nice. And boom. And then, alright, so it just does 2 damage. Great. Good for it. What do we got here? We got a very cool Windy Drake. That's nice. Hopefully we get a nice mana card next turn. We can start playing more creatures. Skip attack, and should I just go for face? I think I will, honestly. Well, we'll see what's the next card here. A 2/2. When enters the battlefield, give it. Okay, it is haste. That means it can attack right away. Okay, great. So that means that it's a 4-2, which means I can't really block it. So I guess I'm not going to be doing any of that stuff. I can block this one, but I'm going to take the damage right to the face because I think my flying creature is a little bit more valuable than the rest of these jokers here. So, alright, I can draw more mana by attacking with 2, which is cool. I can go like this. Oh, okay, so I can go like this and maybe try and rush it down, maybe do a little bit more stuff. Okay, so what am I gonna do? I could attack with 2, and then draw 1 mana card, but what I think I will do is I'm gonna attack with 1, like that, and then going to be starting to destroy some of the other creatures that we encounter here. Possibly this hasted one, and possibly something else. It's only gonna get 2 attack off. Alright, good. So it doesn't attack because it realizes it's going to die. Very nice. Attacks each turn if able. And this thing is to regenerate it. Well, fine. Death Blow is going to be something that dies. I can guarantee you that much. And, well, what have we got here? We've got this thing. It's a flying, or we've got this one. Well, which one do we want to get out? I think we want to get this one out. Alright, very, very cool indeed. This thing is gonna die, so I want to attack with, I mean, honestly, I think I might want to attack with these. I mean, this thing, yeah, that would kill that. That would kill that. You would do 7. It would, we would block that. It could do up to 6. So we could do up to 6, and we would do 7. We would have 11. I mean... yeah, we would do... okay, so we would do that, but then the next turn, if it couldn't respond, we would do 10. 10 is really... 10 could be really valuable to us. And I might be able to exile some stuff. Oh boy, this is such a tough call, because we almost have it, honestly. We almost have it, because what we could do is just attack with these 2, then attack with all 3 next turn. Alright, well, you know what? I'm going to see how this goes. So, attack. I'm going to try and block 6 damage and just go like that. Okay, that's good. Great. And this thing. Great. Okay. So then what we need to do is just block enough to be able to do enough damage to survive. So now let's see what is going to be attacking. It's a 4-3. Alright, continue. It can't attack just yet, though, which is totally fine. Alright, so what happens? Only that blocks. Oh no, everything goes. Okay, so, I mean, obviously what I want to do is I want to... I mean, I could exile stuff. I could go, like that. Death, yeah, alright. So I think creature, death, okay. So I think I need to sort of go like that, destroy that one, and then destroy that one. Or do I really want to do that? I think I want to go for one of these, perhaps. And then that'll only do 4 damage to me. So we can do 7. So we're on a little bit of a better track here. So there you go. We get 2, and there you go. That's good, and that's nice. So we have 8, which is nice. What does this do? First strike is nice. Actually, first strike is really good. Okay, so we could do 7, but can we block? Can we block enough? I mean, to be honest, if I just strike with these 2 and then just block one of them, then I win, I guess. Unless... no, you can't, because they can't actually, they can't even do something about that. So what I want to do is I want to put something that will wall some stuff. That'll wall some damage for us. Which pretty much means 1 wall, which is good, and then I'll get First Striker out, because First Strike means it's just going to kill some other things, which is super nice. Good. And then I'm just going to attack with these 2 things, and then, oh, geez, I forgot about this token. Alright, great. So I think this is just going to be a victory for us. There you go. So we're going to attack, which is nice. Then what do we get? We get to draw a card, which is also good. It can't respond, which is nice, and then as long as we can defend ourselves for this turn, we should be good to go. We're going to see how this goes. I guess I can put up another wall, which is actually really good. I didn't really realize that would happen. Another wall is going to be fantastic, protecting ourselves from more damage, just in case. You never know what's going to happen. One of these other cards here. It's combat time. You got to go with all, really. Is that what you're going to do? You're just going to do that? I mean, okay. There. Block. You know, there you go. Beautiful. And should I attack with all? I don't know if I should, actually. I'm not going to. All I'm going to do is I'm going to go like that. Is there a tapped card? I can return this thing to its owner's hand. I can go like this. Or I can exile target creature or enchantment. I'm going to exile this thing just because I don't want to even deal with it, just in case. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to attack like that. So, attack. Let's see if it can respond. Can you do it? Let's find out. The answer? Maybe? No. The answer is no. I just win. Hey, yo! Look at that. Very nice. Sweet, sweet, sweet. That was absolutely gorgeous. Great. And we win, which is just awesome. So, that pretty much concludes it for Magic to 2015. This week's This Can't Be Real. I had a lot of fun with it. Really enjoyed it. Even though there are admittedly some problems, quite a bit of problems, it's still a good game, and if you're in for a single-player experience, I think you could definitely have some fun with the game. If you're into trying to unlock a whole bunch of cards and stuff like that, grinding through that, you love the grind, then this could be the game for you. If you don't, and you're looking for sort of a multiplayer-focused Magic the Gathering 2015 experience, you'll still find it here, but, you know, it's a little bit more limited than you might be expecting if you're familiar with 2014. Okay, so we got this thing. Cultivate is a good card. Search your library, 2 basic lands. Titanic Growth, give a target creature +4/+4. We got that. What do we got here? Target player discards 2 cards. Okay, counter target, spell. Don't know what that is. We got another flying Pegasus. We can gain protection up to 2 targets. Do we have them? No. Okay, there you go. Very nice. Okay, well, you know what? I'm gonna say that I hope you guys have enjoyed this episode, and as always, tune in tomorrow for I guess the next This Can't Be Real. Aw, yeah. Cue the royalty-free music. 3, 2, 1, go. Come on, everybody, get on your feet. Stand up, look at the screen, and repeat. I'm gonna like, rate, comment, and subscribe. I love watching Athervids all of the time. Thanks for dropping by and spending the time. Hope you've enjoyed, and let's get on with our lives. Oh yeah. Thanks to Kevin MacLeod for these awesome beats. Woo yeah. Have a good one.